Injuries always suck in sports, no matter who they happen to. But one team in particular has had the worst fortune with injuries this season. And of course, I'm talking about the Detroit Lions. A Lions team that has shown extreme promise all throughout the season in terms of being a Super Bowl contender and being a playoff contender coming back from last season where they got all the way to the NFC Championship but weren't able to seal the deal. Now we're talking about this Lions team and even the injuries they had coming into Sunday's game against the Buffalo Bills where their 11-game winning streak was broken. Now they're still in a situation after the loss to the Bills, but they're still in a situation where they have a 12-2 record. They're at the top of the NFC. They're tied with the Philadelphia Eagles, but they do hold that tiebreaker in that situation because they have a better conference winning percentage than the Eagles. But there still is 3 games to go, so things could change possibly in the NFC. But talking about those injuries, coming into that game, they already had 13 defensive players on the injured reserve list, not to mention the guys that got hurt in the game. Now, one of their biggest players, David Montgomery, gets hurt, and he has a sprained MCL, and he might need surgery. At this point in time, he's going to get a second opinion, but he's going to be out for the rest of the season. So that's already one of your lead backs that's no longer going to be available to you for the rest of the year. Now we're talking about also your defensive side of the football, where defensive tackle Aleem McNeil sustained a torn ACL ending his season. Cornerback Carlton Davis III sustained a fractured jaw in the loss, which requires surgery as well, and is going to sideline him indefinitely. And then cornerback Khalil Dorsey also had a season-ending ankle injury during the game and underwent surgery right after the game. You look at all these injuries piling up, and you're literally thinking, can the Lions actually finish this season with this many players going out of the lineup? And these are impactful players at every position on both sides of the ball. And you sit there and you're looking at it, you're like, man, it really feels as though these last 2 years have been where the Lions have had opportunities to try and make that run, make that push to go for a Super Bowl. And it's unfortunate that one of these years is now going to be derailed in large part possibly by injuries. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think the Lions still have what it takes to make a run to the Super Bowl? Or do you think these injuries are pretty much going to cut their season short when it comes into playoff play? Drop your thoughts in the comments.